So people, today I'm going to show you how I'm going to cook all these 5 different curries. Okay? একটা কইরা বইমু people দেখাই মনে So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. আজকে পয়লা ফুটকি ভাজি বইমু Bismillah. So যার যে যতখান তেল খাও দিও. It's all according to taste and how people prefer it. যে যেলা বালা ফাইন বেশি তেল কম তেল ওরা দিয়া রাইন দিও নাও তেল তুলা গরম হইলে আমি দিমু আমার রসুন আর পেঁয়াজ তুলা গরম হয়েছে তেল বিসমিল্লাহ রসুন দিলাম 3-4 ফোড়া আমি সবসময় ফুটকি কালাম দিয়ে আগে বয় বিকজ ফুটকি বেশি গম বাড়ায় বা যে গুস্ত রান্ধো বা চিকেন রান্ধো তাই ফুটকি গন্ধে খাবার করে and it's 1 o'clock well 1:10 now night time random seguro gom takbo pag nani may chicken and dile may chicken grane fuটকি gon marli ba rasulan পেঁয়াজ লাল হইলে বাদে মশলা দিব তো পেঁয়াজ লাল করবো আগে in the meantime মিটর বিসমিল্লাহ মিটর হান্ডি বইলিছি This is what I like to do. Wash the meat or chicken and then lift the top on for a couple of more minutes like that. So in the meantime, guys, lalo jagi. Pura salt palay mo. Siguro tahan salt kana tahan diyo. Meter handir maza tel di mo. Like so. Tel tula goromok, bada ada rasun sarmo, masla sarmo, fiaz sarmo. In goes my garlic. In goes my ginger. সামান্য একটু লালটি কইরা সারি দিমু আমার পেঁয়াজ So in goes my alokki, which is my dry fish, which I have washed and I left it to soak in the mug for about an hour. And now the meat needs to go in. So this, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to add a little bit more water. Leave it like that for about 15 minutes for the ফুটকি to become a little bit softer. ফুটকি তো রহি যায় বাদে সারমু আমার বাজি বাজি তো তৈছি গুইরা বিসমিল্লাহির রহমানির রহিম লারাটা দেয়াইরাম Okay guys, তো লাইরা ফেলে তৈছি now I'm going to show you what I do. I don't know if anybody else does it or not, but this is a mashla that I have prepared myself, which is with all the spices. Well, all the garam masala. So guys, basically I make my own garam masala, which is all the cardamom and the clove and black pepper, cinnamon, bay leaf, everything that we put in, and star anise, So I'm going to put less than a teaspoon of that in my gust and half a teaspoon of turmeric. This is what I do to start my meat off with. Looks like a lot of meat, so I'm going to add a little bit more garlic. And this is how my hotki is doing. On here, I'm going to cook my chicken in a white style, basically like a kurma style, white style. So I'm gonna add some ghee in there, also oil, ginger and garlic added, ada rasuun, coming back when I add my onions. 10 minutes later, this is how the meat is looking. This is how that's looking. Just leave on a low heat. Let the hutki get done. So hutki आगे लोरम बनाया, soft बनाया, बादे पानी उकाया, सारमू, हमार बैंगन और courgette. Ketua la adi mu, hotel mo bete jar kormo. Added my onions. Now add 2 more onions. Makta beshi kong mo jibo. Ada 2. Add holam. It's very hard to hold the mobile to record and also do cooking. The mobile tends to go all over the place. Okay. Now I'm going to add my salt. Bismillah. Maybe a tiny bit more. Now, I'm not going to add any water in here. I'm going to just leave on a low heat for my onions and my garlic and everything to dissolve. So, chapta lorong may giligi. Bade mash kormo. Bade mosla dimo. Now, I'm going to put my fish on here, on this one. Terul dalaisi. Now, in goes my garlic. Agun kayo agun. Right people, this is my fish curry. This is my rupchanda. I'm going to cook with woody for the first time. So I've got about 5 cloves of garlic here. And 1 onion. I like to add less onion in my fish. So there you go. Gonna caramelize this, brown this a bit, and then add water. Tura foil phase le lal kormu, bade tura pani add kormu. This my mar phase loro mujibo, osho mar masha di mash kormu. But one khali saira ma tura lal te kortam. Bade lal hoye gele ki pani dilaimu. And then here's my salt. Bismillah. Morak ko shokle zero tahan lobon khain. Ende dinani salon nani taste hoya. So you taste for salt basically. Zero tahan salt khain. Add the kota salt to the badara add hoiro. In the end, taste it for required amount of salt. So tura lal tu gilegi tura pani dilaimu. Now I need to make my fish, which is my rupchanda. It's a big one as you can see. And make the chicken. And also make the gauze, the mirkamas gauze, which I'm going to make into broccoli and gauze diya zuri. You'll see. So, taste pura lalo jalgi. Samanyo tulalti baza hoira sarili mufane futa. This is a fish curry, so mola kholle moza hoy. Try it. Do let me know if you do try the way I cook my curries. I know everybody cooks differently. We all cook differently. Everybody cooks it to their own method. I just like to experiment a little bit. I like to cook curries different ways, like not the traditional way always. I go a little bit wild sometimes with curries and mashallah. Oye muzo oy. sometimes after different করে রান্নায় দেখলাই মজা লাগে না লাগে না, you know, basically. So you sort of invent your own recipe, if you know what I mean. So আমি মাঝে মাঝে আমার নিজের আইডিয়া হয়ে যায়, আমি ডিফারেন্ট করে সারান এখন রান্ধি, দেখতাম চাই মজা লাগে না মজা লাগে না, আলহামদুলিল্লাহ সোফা মজাই লাগে। Oops, here goes a little bit of water. As you can see over here, my style kurma's onion is getting done nicely. You don't have to add any water in here, but you can if you want to, but I don't. কোনো পানি দেওয়া লাগে না, সামান্য জাস্ট একটা সময় আগুন দিয়া নানি রাখি দিবাই গুইরা হারি, আর এভেন্টুয়ালি ফেজ ওই যাব নরম হয়ে যাব। এরে আমার মেটুইও ওই যারা, সো বাজিও ওরা আস্তে আস্তে বলতে হুটকি, আর এগুলো নিয়ে পানি দিছি, সো আমি করতে রাখবো মাছ সালানো ফেজ। So here it is my fish. Lala sarap ko ida. Ito na na half ram. Ulitin mo. Lala sarap ko ida doyo di mo. Manay si Daddy. Doy lagi. And this I will sort. I'll show you in a bit. So this is how the meat is looking at the moment. Takaray. Bangi kasi eyes. In the meantime, इधर लगा रही बाजू की पानी में जैसे so time to add the bazi, which is my aubergine and courgette. As you can see, I have cut them big pieces because they tend to melt and mash away. So bangga good hoy boil lagi ni kori folchi na boro kori folchi, and this is gonna cook on low heat, and I'm gonna add green chili now. So green chili add hoira baratike mix hoira homaya agun dia samanyo guda rakhili bai until everything tenderize sabta hije gele gi pani koi gele gi bajiye dise ki. In the meantime ami homaya agun dia rakhile mo guida hari. Okay, so mix it nicely because you don't want to mix this too much afterwards when it's gone soft, because it's gonna go become a mash. Here's my kurma masala. Alhamdulillah, face low my gise. Just gonna mash it up a little bit. And here's my fish masala. It's also nearly done. I'm gonna mash this onion now. Get it prepared for the fish and the woody to go in. And in the woody, I always like to add some kunazamir bahol, Bangladeshi ones. Garina har kheu khauni, but ami woody loge zamir bahol my favorite. Here it is, fish masala. It's ready for the spices to go in. So bismillah. My turmeric, and a bit more. Coriander, curry powder, chili powder a little less on today because mother-in-law, father-in-law coming down. They don't like too much spice, so gonna keep it on the low. And add some green chili as well. To that I'm going to add a little bit of water and my zamir bahol, like so. I washed and soaked it. Let that come to a boil and reduce a bit. Then I'm going to add my woody. And here's how the bazi is looking. Neat. And this onion is getting done. So washed the fish, left the tap on, well, the cold water running. Now my fish masala is nearly done. I'm going to add the woody in there in a bit. So bazi is doing fine. The meat, time for the masala to go in. Meat masala is gonna go in now. Let me add the masala and I'll show you. So guys, here it is. Coriander, cumin, turmeric, and then curry powder, chili powder, they all go in. Bismillah. Stirring out. Almost forgot my methi fata for my meat curry. In goes. Give it good mix. There you go. Masala added. Now shira added. Nearly done. Basil is also done. This basil is done, so I'm just going to leave it on low heat for the water to evaporate, and then add some coriander and it's done. Puri needs to go into the masala. Give it a good mix and leave it on low heat, well medium heat, for about 5 minutes, and then I will add my fish. Now guys, the fish I told you about, the milk mass goes, I washed it and I put it on a boil. I'll show you what I do with it later on. And in the meantime, add green chilies, mix it and cover it. Meat is done. Gonna add coriander tomorrow. That's it done. So guys, look at the pan on for the zuri. Is that fish there? This is getting done, my uri and my fish. Time for the chicken to go in here. As you can see, you didn't need to add any water in there. So just slightly mashed the onion with my duwa. So the like that, my guys. Yeah, chicken going in. Extra some oil about the fries. Well, the chicken I mean. But then I need to spice powder. When I say spice powder, apart from chili powder, because I'm gonna add green chili instead. So let's get this done. To the chicken or funny bags of ghee, but the masala demo. Adding my oil for the fish zuri. In goes my garlic. Here's how the kurma is doing. Inside. I'm gonna add my onions. Now to my masala zuri, fish kebab, which I'm boiling here. I have a little bit of turmeric in there, as you can see. I'm going to not add any water in here, so couldn't find some now. I'm no tell the fish I know why the masala limo. Okay, let that get done for a bit, and then well, when it gets a little bit brownish, I'm going to leave it on low heat and cover it so that it gets done. Added my salt in. Time to take it off the heat. So mas the rupchanda is the basil kata falai dem shara. So I'm going to let that cool down, go through them, crush them, break them, take all the bones out. In the meantime, time to add some shira. There you go. And then after about 10 minutes or so, well, I'm going to leave on high heat for about 5 minutes, and then low heat, medium heat for about another 5 minutes, and then add the coriander, which I will not add the coriander today, I'll add it tomorrow. So 10 minutes later it will be done. Very first thing that's gonna go in there is some methi leaves. Then some coriander. My homemade garam masala. Some curry powder, just tiny bits. Some zira, cumin powder. Little bit of turmeric, no chili powder. And green chili. So as you can see guys, the wood is nearly done. That's going to be a low heat. And this is how it's looking, the kurma. Instead of water, I'm going to add milk in there, right? And then tomorrow, well, I don't really add it, but some people do. You can add like some cream, so double cream. So I'm going to add some milk now. Instead of water, just add some cream. Well, sorry, some milk. And then my kids do love this style kurma, which is without sweet. So I don't add any sugar or anything to make it sweet. Just to make it a little bit more nice and creamy. And sometimes I add a little bit of double cream into it. But to be honest, I don't eat this, just the kids. So I'm just going to add some cream for them tomorrow. Oops, spilled milk over there. And this is how it's looking. When you add cream, it's going to become more whiter. So this is how what I call my white style kurma. Well, no, white style chicken. I don't call this kurma, I call it white style chicken. So shadamansho chicken, which I do sometimes like to prepare for my kids. They love it. But because I'm having mehman tomorrow, it's for them. Father-in-law especially requested it. He was craving my kurma, which is my version of white style kurma. My version of white chicken. So tomorrow inshallah I'll get some more, just some double cream and add it on. And also add some coriander. And there you go, it's nearly done. So cooking coming to an end, it's nearly done. Here all you do is pick out all the bones. So khata basilemu baisya masre badefana mazazuri hulimu. Nothing to it really. Obviously I did both my hands, but yes, I will show you after it's done. So this is my onion, this is how it's looking. Ready for the mukha to go in. And this is the fish from which I took the bones out. Mas spicy by Sazersin. I'm going to put my mustard in now. Here. So today I'm going to let you in a secret. I have a lemon plant in my house, in my kitchen, which is an limbo. And from there I'm going to cut one leaf and add it to my masar zuri, okay? Now, time for the spices. Colloid, curry powder, coriander, chili powder. Now in goes the lembu fata and the kasamuris. Couple of minutes later, add the fish in. Give it a good mix. Now, if you just wanted to eat it plain like that, masala curry, it's really nice. Just keep on stirring for about 10 minutes or so on a low heat, and then it'll be done. And then add your coriander. But today I'm going to add broccoli in there. And you can see Master of the Mutanaisi. So on a broccoli the lime. Broccoli is in. Now just wait for the broccoli to get done. And there's your broccoli is already done. Mix it nicely and leave it on low heat, cover it. It'll take about 10 minutes for the broccoli to get done. Time to time, give it a mix. We don't want the bottom to burn. One last time, uri with the fish, the kurma, the masala uri with the broccoli, my bazi and the meat all done. Thank you so much for watching my program, well watching my channel. Hope you all enjoyed watching it. Dhanyabad, shukriya. Now remember guys, if you do like what I make, basically if you do like watching my videos, do share with family and friends and leave a comment on what you like and what you don't like. Please, if you got annoyed by my video, do let me know. Very first time I made a long video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Allah Hafiz. Khuda Hafiz. Bye bye.